Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another Metroid 2 remake. So you'll immediately notice there's our hard file. That's not the file that I made in the last video. That's not the file I made in the last video. Funny story. So I played through the whole game on normal, all the way up to where this was plus 1%, which was an extra missile expansion. Anybody who didn't know that I did that, I'll explain what the differences are on normal as I'm going through content relatively rapidly. And then I started recording, and I was like, yeah, let's do this on normal, and I was playing the game, and I was having fun, and it was awesome, and there was lots of cool stuff going on, and I was having genuine reactions to things that I didn't know were coming. And then I checked the videos, and found out that my computer had decided that my controller was not only a good speaker, but also a good microphone. Which it is not. So there is no voice in any of those 5 videos that I did. I just played for an hour and a half, and got really far, and none of it had sound. So, to my great discomfort, I played through the whole game again. But this time, I didn't get everything. I just kind of was going to get to where I am with a reasonable amount of things so that it wouldn't be that hard. So we're going to continue from here until we get to where here is, and then I'm going to switch files, because there are a lot of really difficult to get power-ups that I'm going to show you where they are and talk about how you get them, and maybe give them a couple attempts. But I'm not actually going to get them, most likely. And so when I get to where this is, I'm going to then quit out and just go to that file and go from there. Because that file has, like, everything that I found on it, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, without any further explanation, let's just get started. So, the first thing you're going to notice is that even from hard, I have way more missiles and super missiles than I did in the last file, or in the hard file, just because of the differences on normal. So, anybody who didn't watch the normal replay, oh crap. For anybody who didn't watch the replay of the game on normal, there are a couple really major differences. The first one is that you get 5 missiles per missile expansion and 2 missiles per super missile expansion. The second one is that damage is halved. So you take half as much damage from everything in the game as you would have otherwise. The AI is dumber. And, well, it's not really dumber, it's just not as reactive. And, things take less damage to kill, clearly. So you'll notice that, like, he's not guarding missiles as well as he otherwise could be. And that, like, I'm, like, getting supers through and stuff like that. These are just the things you're going to notice. Now, that's not to say he won't guard missiles. Oh, son of a... Alright, well, round 2. There's a few tricks I did learn for fighting these things. One is that, like, while they're walking at you, you don't really want to... You don't really want to be shooting your supers, because that's, like, when they're gonna guard them most commonly, is when they're just walking. So you want to try to save, like, the super shots. Okay, cool. I mean, even on normal, if that happens, there's not much you can really do, besides just get messed up. Man, he is messing me up. I've noticed that this playthrough on normal, that's the other thing I did notice. My last playthrough on normal, everything went super well, and I had, like, no troubles with anything. This playthrough, it's felt a lot harder for some reason, even though I got here in much faster time. That's the second thing you'll notice. again, for those of you who didn't watch the normal replay, Metroids now drop energy and missiles when they die, instead of nothing, like it was on hard. Which is a pretty big difference. There are certain other things that now drop things that didn't used to drop things. Like some of the environment destructibles now drop stuff when they didn't used to. That Metroid took a lot out of me. I didn't really expect it to. Normally, I don't have to save, like, after every Metroid anymore, but that one really messed me up somehow, so whatever. Ow. I did think about having an easy file and just playing it on easy, but I decided against it. Gotta be careful with the environment here, because he can destroy it too. And then he makes holes into the spikes. You don't want that, because those spikes hurt. Itch in the ear. That's always the worst when you got headphones on and you're trying to record a video. Alright. So, yeah, my reactions aren't going to be anywhere near as, like, entertaining as they probably would have been, and were. I was, like, literally mystified by a good portion of what's to come here, and I will try to not just be like, yeah, whatever about all of it, but you have to realize that I've already seen it, so it's gonna be more about me talking about how, well, I mean, how cool I think it is, and less me being, like, just genuinely interested about what's going on. I will also be trying to get most of the power-ups from here on out that we hadn't gotten in the last playthrough, just so you can see what I do and don't, what I have and haven't gotten. Like that missile expansion back there. Just that way you can not be confused when I get to the next video and I have all these different locations that I'm not even bothering to go, or when I get to that play, and then there's all these different locations that I don't even bother going to, or have already been to even. So, yeah. As you can tell from the other file, I'm at like 80 some odd %, so it's pretty far along. So unfortunately, probably the next, like, third of the game is, you could say, spoiled for me, by myself. It's a weird way to put it, but it's sort of true. But anyways, we've got 3 more Metroids. I think I'm gonna push this video out through all the Metroids in this area, and then I will cut it there. Out of the way, please. Thank you. No, space jump. Thank you. I do really like this game's soundtrack, though. It's really good. I do remember this one kind of messing me up. But there's some surprises later on that are gonna not be so surprising that I don't know. I'm really disappointed that my default sound controls got messed up like that, because it really... I just wish I could not have to be redoing this right now, you know? But whatever. Whatevers! Oh, lucky I like this game so much, otherwise you'd have 5 videos with no sound. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, son of a... I remember. Bang, 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 bang. There. Alright. Now, yeah, that's right. Down over here. I remember now. This is another one of the, yeah. One of the ones that takes a really long time if you don't get all your super missiles. So this is gonna take a long, this is gonna be a long fight. Stop that. I should probably not be letting him control the fight. God, he has such a small arena. This isn't good. Oh, this is really bad now, actually. Oh my god. Did I save? Or did I just think I was a badass? Okay, well at the very least I saved after that one. Alright, let's go handle that big one first. So yeah, things on normal are easier, and I actually had an extremely easy time with it last time I was playing. Like I said, for some reason, this playthrough has been way harder than my other playthroughs were. Or my other playthrough was. Like, surprisingly so. This is more what I'm used to. Okay, and then he's gonna spit, and I'll just shoot him with super. And he'll turn around, and he'll block the super, so now I need to wait for him to do something. I think it's because his health is low. Not that. Ow. I was waiting too long to try and get a shot off. I just needed to get one off. There we go. Much better. Of course, I had super missiles, which is a big help. But like, see how much those things take to take down on normal? Like, that's on normal. They're way easier on normal. Although sometimes you can get them all messed up like that even on hard, so. Ow. And the lava's all gone before it even gets done shaking, which is handy. But now we're gonna be like, what? Wow. Yep. If you're asking why did I do that, I wanted to get to the top of the building. Because the next thing to do is to go save, actually, now that I think about it. Because the next thing to do is to save and end the video, and when we come back, there will be new areas, new things to explore, and when it happens, it happens, and I'll see you all then. Have a good one.